Three things I learned from Leicester City 0, Leeds United 1. Yes guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, and today's video is a bit of a different one. It's three things I learned, and today I'm going to be doing three things that I learned from Leicester City 0, Leeds United 1 in the Championship last night at the King Power. Yes, this is technically a full-time reaction because I was going to record a full to actual video on the game last night. However, I got absolutely knackered, so I just thought, why not do it today? But yeah, let's get straight into it. No nonsense. Smash a like, subscribe, get your notifications on, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing that I learned is that Leeds United have attacking quality. Yes, in my honest opinion, Leeds United do have one of the best attacks in the Championship this season because Leeds just look so good going forward. They can count. When they're on the counter-attack, you just fear this is going to be a goal. Because at times this season, we've seen Leeds blow teams away. So, like, last week, they battered Huddersfield 4-1. And obviously, last night, in my opinion, they absolutely battered Leicester. They absolutely battered Leicester. In every area of the pitch, really, from top to bottom. And, of course, the attackers that started last night, obviously, Cristiano Somerville, Georginio Rutter, Dan James, them three have quality. Of course, Rutter was the one who scored the winning goal. But if you look at Somerville, he silks into this team. Of course, it's a shame it didn't work out. It didn't work out for him last season in the Premier League. But let's be honest, moving into the Premier League is massive. It's massive, really, because if you look at for Leeds' pedigree, they should be in the Premier League. However, it didn't work out for him. But this season in the Championship, by the way, he has been different class to what he was last season. He can drive with the ball, he can shoot, he can create goals. He gives out contributions into this Leeds team. Dan James is the exact same. But what's good about Dan James is that he actually has experience in the Championship. Of course, he was there at Swansea. Obviously, Manchester United did buy him from Swansea. Of course, as well, like Leeds at times they can't be perfectly 100% every game. But however, Leeds United, their quality is there. The attack, one of the best in the Championship, probably is up there with Ipswich, Southampton, Leicester. Who knows? But yeah, that's one thing I learned about the game last night. Number two, Leicester caught sleeping. Yes, I said this so many times during a little piece of paper that I write on this bad boy right here, on Google Docs on my match report that I did for the game. And Leicester, the amount of times that they nearly caught lacking at the back, was atrocious. And of course, Leicester, in my opinion, they were poor last night. Even Leicester fans can admit they were really bad last night. Well, attacking-wise, they weren't bad, but throughout the whole 90 minutes, Leicester have not had one shot on target. One shot on target all 90 minutes. So that's coming back to part one of the on the video. That Leeds battered Leicester. And they certainly did. Because, I mean, Leicester... Yes, we all know Leicester. I've been praising them personally because from the start that they had, battering teams not consistently, but like keep winning after winning after winning after winning games until last night. We all know that Leeds was going to be a tough test. I thought Southampton was going to be a tough test, but they absolutely battered Southampton at some areas. But to be fair, what's different between Southampton and Leeds? At least Leeds actually have better quality than what Saints have, because Saints are a different team to Leicester and Leeds. But what I mean is, but coming back to the actual game, like, Leicester at the back were just absolutely all over the place. Like, they just couldn't get it going. They just kept playing it slow. And of course, Hermanson, I think that's his name, the keeper. What on earth is he doing? By the way, Leicester have not had a bad performance throughout the season. So this is probably a one-off for Leicester fans. But what I mean is, like, the amount of times, the high pressure that Leeds did last night on the goalkeeper. Oh my God. To be fair, I thought Leeds could have won by more. Could have won 2 or 3-0. The amount of times that Leicester got caught sleeping was absolutely abysmal. So Leicester, number 2, Leicester caught sleeping. And number 3, that still relates to Leicester, is the lack of creativity. And yes, Leicester, they lacked quality last night. Jamie Vardy, he just didn't get going. Mavididi. In fact, actually, to be fair, Mavididi, oh my God, if you didn't see the shot that he did, I think it was around 14th minute or something like that. So he caught on the right hand side. He swerves it, and it hit the bar. But Melier somehow got tipped to it. But how did that not go in? That was going in. That was gonna go top bins. But if that would have happened, that would have been goal of the season. But it didn't go in at the end, and Leicester lost. However, Leicester, they had their chances, but blew them. Leeds, they had their one chance, and they took it, and they took theirs. But saying that, Leeds also had chances themselves, but they blew them. Themselves. So technically, yes, even though Leeds, in my opinion, were the better team throughout the whole game, throughout the whole 90 minutes, but Leicester last night, Leicester in the attack, they were okay. Midfield, defensively, poor, really poor. They were slow. They couldn't keep it. They couldn't find anyone. They couldn't keep it going. However, I do think this is a one slip for Leicester. However, though, when they play Ipswich soon, that's going to be another big game for Leicester, because if you've not seen the start that Ipswich have had this season, but I've done a video on Ipswich. Why do I think Ipswich will be dark horses next year? But you haven't checked that out. It's on the channel now. But yeah, third thing I learned: Leicester and Leeds lack of creativity. However, before I end the video, the fourth question on the big question is: will Leicester and Leeds both get promoted to the Premier League together this season, or will it be Leicester Southampton, Leicester Ipswich, Leeds Southampton, Leeds Ipswich? Who knows? But in my opinion, I still think Leicester have it. Enough what it takes to get promoted. I'm not quite sure about winning the league just yet, but 39 points, I think, from 15. That's the best start to a second tier in history, I think. But that's one question I want to ask as well. But Leeds have a better. I think Leeds have got the better squad than Leicester. But however, I think Leicester have started off better compared to Leeds. But however, don't write off like Southampton, Ipswich, maybe West Brom or Hull, Cardiff maybe. But I don't think they've got. Well, I think Southampton will be up there in the running. I think Southampton will be up there in the running, but I fear like maybe 1 or 2 injuries to key players, and they have to start winning on a consistently basis. And yes, Southampton, they do win, but they grind it out last minute winner. And to be fair, they did beat Millwall today. 2-1. No, they won 1-0 at Millwall today. And obviously Ipswich, they dropped points to Birmingham. But I do feel like, I think Leicester and Leeds will both go up, and I think Southampton will win the playoffs. But the other question is, can Leicester break Reading's points record? Yes, of course. Reading still hold the record points tally in the Championship and the whole of English football, by the way, with 100, not including Wrexham and Notts County's points tally from last season's National League. I mean, English football's top 4 divisions, from Premier League to League 2. Reading had 106 points in 2005 to 2006. And funny enough, Reading got promoted at Leicester. So maybe, can Leicester break Reading's points record and get, say, 107? I'm not going to lie, that would be impressive. Burnley tried to do it last season. They failed. However, I feel Leicester will get near about Reading's points tally. However, I still think it's impossible for Reading's points tally to be broken, because the team that they had back then, obviously Kevin Doyle, obviously Steve Coppola's manager, DK. I think DK was in the team as well, I think, that year. I can't really remember, but Reading fans, let me know if DK was in that team in 2006. But yeah, I don't think Leicester will break the points tally. I think they'll get near, say, 104, but I don't think they'll do it. But yeah, guys, that's going to be the end of the video there. So I hope you guys do enjoy. Smash a like, subscribe, get your notifications on. Leeds, Leicester fans, comment down below what you think of the game last night. But my man of the match, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to give it to the whole Leeds team, because I feel like I think every player from Leeds played absolutely magnificently well last night. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy. Smash a like, comment down below what your thoughts on the game, and make sure you press this. If you're not new to the channel, please make sure you press that subscribe button, get your notifications on so you don't miss any daily uploads from me. So yeah, thank you for watching this video here, and love, peace, and techers.